ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early. Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. Unloads quickly. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Eaton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Ducks trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they've matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
The game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Stands in and takes the hit. Got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and goal for the offense. Defense wants to bring the heat. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rush is on him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Norton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Was to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Valentine. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Short gain on the play before he slides. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the... They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they...
Turning it on! He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Then as he throws, connection to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Lost to throw again. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to get the corner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Here's a quick throw out to the left. On the move at the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Offense working from the pistol. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Caught in the backfield, it's Eaton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Pulls it, fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Fakes to Cap. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss them.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Let's it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.